I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Hey guys, Thad here, and welcome to another video. I do appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Let's just get right into it. Today we're playing some Diablo 3 in the Season 6. We were playing Witch Doctor, and we've been working on our greater rifts, and so I kind of want you guys to kind of see my journey through the greater rifts with a new class. I know I played Barbarian towards the end of Season 5, so I played it for a minute. And then I did get up to 70 before Season 6 came out. So not bad, you know, for a guy only playing maybe just barely 2 months. So I was actually very happy with that, and I hope you guys were too. They were actually a lot of fun to make. So today we're going to be pushing the greater rift so that we can get to the level 20 rift. And the reason we're doing that is because we want to finish Hedrig's gift and get the other pieces of our Zunima's set, excuse me. That finger wraps the gloves, obviously. So, I mean, I do have a lot of budget gear on. I do have a couple of ancients which are helping me out a lot. I've noticed I can do a lot more with this locust, and I switched over to my wall of death. So I can cast Locust Storm. Or, excuse me, that's not the one I was looking for. Wall of Death, there we go. The Jerem's Bracers. Wow. I apologize, you guys. If you notice, my voice is a little bit deeper. I've been a little under the weather. A lot of nasty mucus, coughing, sneezing. And hopefully I'll get better soon because I got to go back to work next week. So hopefully this is my body is on the mend. I think more stuff is coming out more than in, so I really believe that I'm on the upside. So with Jerem's Bracers, you get the Wall of Death deals 81% increased damage and can be cast up to 3 times within 2 seconds before the cooldown begins. Now that actually synergizes really well with this build because basically what I'm running... Excuse me, it's that coughing thing again. I'll try to get through this as relatively easy as possible. I did get my Mask of Joram, so my pets do a lot more damage, so my fetishes, because of the bonuses, will do a lot of damage, and they obviously stay up a lot longer. They take less damage, including me, which is pretty awesome. So I am running the Engiom in my cube along with Jerem's Mask. I do not have my Grandeur Ring as of yet. I'm still farming it. Hopefully I'll get it soon because that's kind of what I'm going to use for my farming build. Might use some other stuff, not sure yet. And still rocking the my budget gear. Although I'm really liking the Wall of Death thing. I might actually use that. So I got Boon of the Hoarder, Esoteric Alteration, and the Bane of the Powerful. Bane of the Powerful has actually helped out a little bit, which is good. So has the Esoteric. Boon of the Hoarder has only really helped me out on my Nephilim rifts, so I'm not really as much worried about that. But it's definitely will help out a lot once I get my my belt and stuff, and I get my Nemesis Bracer, things like that, so I can really get a good farming build. But I almost have my other parts of the Zunima's set. So we're just going to keep grinding these out, and we're going to get the set hopefully this week. We're just going to have to see. I'm going to just keep bringing out videos and hope you guys enjoy them. Let's go ahead and do the Greater Rift, and we're going to empower, just because, I mean, with the Boon of the Hoarder, I've collected quite a bit of gold, so might as well go ahead and do that. We're going to do a Greater Rift 15 on the Zuma set pet build from JMac. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's see what happens. So I'll go ahead and cast our Fetish Army and our Gargantuan. They do quite a bit of damage, as you guys can see. Oh my gosh. They do quite a bit of damage. Holy crap. So I'm going to go ahead and get my stacks here, drop all of these death grafts and the piranhas. As you can see, I'm doing a crap ton of AoE damage, which is what you want to do for a farming build. You just want to be able to just spam AoE damage. It's really good for running rifts. It's really good for, you know, getting through a lot of things because obviously there's lots of packs, especially the these other kinds here. I think I didn't cast all of mine down, so my Engiom should proc here shortly. Looks like it did, so I'm just gonna kind of use my I should be able to keep this my thing up here 100% of the time. So everybody is kind of just dying, so it's actually pretty good. I'm still kind of getting used to it because I did get my Jerem's bracers, so I'm trying to get used to casting three more of these deaths. So looks like that's a dead end, so we're going to continue onward. And since Endiom's up quite often, I'm able to look at this. Like, watch this stuff die. Like, it's so fast. If I had a Nemesis bracer, these things would be so easy. So easy. I mean, technically, I don't really need my Soul Harvest, but I do use it because it does increase damage. It's just really good. So, but my fetishes pretty much are up all the time. The Psychophant, excuse me, and my Fetish Army, my Gargantuan are up 100% of the time, because basically what that does is it does weapon damage over 3 seconds, so it hits a lot of times instead of like if you have Haunt, which doesn't really tick as I guess it doesn't tick as often because I've just noticed that my my Psychophants have been up 100% of the time. Just as of late, which is pretty freaking cool. So let's go ahead and get 5 stacks there. This looks like another dead end, so we're gonna continue onward. But this build is looking pretty okay. JMac, I think, is the person who mains Witch Doctors. I'm kind of using his pet starter build. And I'm just kind of like supplementing it whenever I can to make it, better as best I can. I'm sure it'll change over time because builds always do. They find something that's better, something that works out well. But I'm actually having a super fun time just blowing people up with this. Throwing, 3 wall of deaths of just sheer epicness like on top of each other and just watching them melt away. With my fetishes right on top of them, so my fetishes are going down. Looks like they did. Some of them did die, which is fine. Oh, I missed that 5 stack. Let's see. I don't. Oop. So the Engiom is good. Is it great right now? It's all right. It's not as good as it would be on the Explosive Blast, Wizard, or something like that. It's actually pretty decent on Leap of Barbs. You can just leap all over the place, which is pretty cool. So watch these guys just melt. Like, it's so strong. And this is Torment too. I should probably bump this up probably a little bit farther. Or excuse me. This is Rift level 15, excuse me. So I think this is Torment 2. If not, it's pretty close. But again, I'm just trying to get those Zuma pieces so I can have the last bit. Enemy hits by your mana spenders take 1,500% increased damage from your pets for 8 seconds. So every time they're in my pools of piranhas or Wall of Death, 1,500% more damage. The damages, guys, like seriously. Like, that's a lot of freaking damage. Like, I'm really excited to see what this is like when I get the full set in. It's probably going to be pretty awesome. So I do have Engiom up, so I'm just, just kind of clicking it wherever I can. Let's go ahead and get this here. Power pylon. Oh. And into the next floor. Oh, well. Oh, a conduit. Nice. Or not nice? Okay, good. These guys will just melt. They just melt in my mouth, not in my hands, So this is actually farming pretty well. I'm almost sure I'll be able to do the GRift 20 with no problem to get the other pieces of my set. This is just, it's pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how it's gonna be in higher rifts. I may swap over to the other pet build, but we'll see. I'm actually really excited to see what happens. We're just gonna stack everything on top of this guy. Oh, you like that? Good times, great oldies. So, 90% chance. We do need to get our Boon of the Hoarder up so that once we get our gold rep for farming. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that because it's not 100%. I'm not gonna waste it. That is actually something I realized the change in for 2.4.1, I believe, is the newest patch. So you can't just just click on these. It actually makes you wait now. So it's super duper boring. Looks like we did get another gem. Gain 10% melee damage reduction. % health. You may move unhindered through enemies. Ooh, that's actually kind of fun. I don't see myself using that in my build, but it is really cool. Excuse me. Lots of cool stuff. I do have... Wow, 6 minutes? Not bad. I could get it faster. I think I can get it faster. A lot of it's just getting used to it. This is the first time me ever using it, so... But it'll get faster. I'm not really worried. I do need to farm up some more materials. Obviously, I got a lot of stuff I got to cube, especially the broken helm. I kind of want to have that to farm for my marquees. So I do got one piece of my hell tooth, so that's good too. It's kind of a poopy roll, but it is what it is. Yeah, got stuff to roll for my dagger. Hopefully I'll get that soon. Although this pig sticker is looking pretty okay for right now. Until I get my soul harvester. So thank you guys so much for watching another video with me. I do appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And as always, we will see you in game. Some of them were up on the leaderboards, and so they just basically rushed me and my wife to where we needed to be. So I didn't really get to experience the whole leveling process. And I did go and find a leveling guide, and I think it was either outdated or wasn't updated for patch 4.2.1. And so I really didn't look until pretty much after I had already leveled to, I think I was about like 11. I think I was like between 11 and 15. And so I really it was kind of slow. Like, apparently with the guide, you're supposed to be able to ding level ascending within or around 3 hours. And I think it took me approximately 4.5, 5 hours.